The new research says the so-called MIND diet can significantly lower the risk of cognitive damage in healthy older people.
It's a modification of the Mediterranean diet, and it takes on board the DASH diet as well, which is dietary approach to stopping hypertension or some such words. And so the features of both those diets were combined, along with other evidence for other foods that seem to be very specific to dementia.
Nutritionist Margaret Raymond has written a cookbook that lays out tasty ways to follow the MIND diet. It is a colorful palette of strawberries, leafy greens, and the more colorful, the better.
It's largely composed of plant foods, grains, etc. But it differs insofar as specifically, rather than just having fruit to eat, it specifically concentrates on eating berries, for instance, blueberries or strawberries. And it also specifically recommends not just all vegetables, but green leafy vegetables.
Researchers study places like the Greek island of Icaria, one of the world's so-called blue zones, where a large percentage of the population is 90 years or older. And they say people in blue zones are doing more than just eating healthy. They are just generally healthy. They do not smoke or drink too much. They exercise. They are social. They live well, and that translates to living longer.
You know, there's a whole list of them. Most of them actually relatively easy to do and cheap to do, by the way. You can actually manage as much as 33% of your risk that way. So it's a fun, you know, it's really better to think in terms of life course.
But Raymond admits living well is not easy. Our society is awash in cheap, bad food.
It's quite hard to resist, so it's tricky for us. We have so much choice, and we seem, you know, food has got cheaper over the years, relatively speaking. So I think there's too much temptation for us to do the wrong things.
But doing the right thing, laying off the burgers and pastries, may mean more meals to enjoy and remember. Kevin Enochs, VOA News.